Laughter is healthy and beautiful, but if continues for weeks and months and infects hundreds of children across 10 of kilometers and no one can stop it, things become serious and need treatment. For those who don't believe the famous story of laughter, this is the story of the contagious laughter that erupted on January 30, 1962 at an orphanage school in one of the tribes in Tanzania. According to the French magazine Le Point, the story began in a schoolyard when 3 young girls burst into laughter and could no longer control it. Then the hysterics moved to the other schools in the state. The teacher realized that something strange was happening, started to worry, and then tried to bring the pupils to their senses to stop the laughter hysteria that instantly turned into horror when the children turned violent. The symptoms of everyone who suffered from this psychological state included compulsive laughter and crying frenzies that lasted from a few hours to 60 days. These frenzies were accompanied by cases of excessive activity, compulsive running in various directions, and some cases of violence as well. There was no evidence of organic causes of this epidemic. Christian Hempelman describes this epidemic of laughter as a state of psychogenic or social origin, a disease that could be happened due to the stress and tension experienced by everyone who is vulnerable. One of the factors of tension that prevailed among schoolgirls in Tanzania is what was imposed on them in the English schools in which they were studying, as well as the state of uncertainty and stability created by the independence of the country that preceded the outbreak of the phenomenon by 1 month. However, sending people infected with this disease to their families only led to the spread of the epidemic, which reached a village in the vicinity 80 kilometers away and infected about 217 young men of both sexes in the following 2 months. However, adults remained immune to infection. After the effects of laughter reached other villages in the area and students continued to be sent home, which increased the spread of laughter hysteria. The authorities no longer knew what to do. Blood samples were taken from children and sent to Europe for analysis, but without finding any toxic substance and viruses in water or in food. It remains only for everyone to admit that these areas in Tanzania have fallen victims to mass hysteria, for which no cure was found. But luckily, the epidemic began to recede on its own after 6 months, and the students regained their seriousness and returned to the schools that were closed. Don't forget to support us by subscribing and sharing the videos. This gives us the strength to carry on giving more videos, my dears.